What is up, guys? The Oscars are coming up Sunday, this coming Sunday. Today is Wednesday the 26th. This video probably won't be out till Thursday the 27th. But without any further ado, I want to talk about my Oscar predictions, who I think will win, who I think should have won, who should have been nominated because it's ridiculous. But I think I made a video when the nominations came out on my TikTok, which you definitely should go follow. But without any further ado, let's get into today's video. As you can see, the title change is different. I know I changed some of the YouTube titles a lot. But I think I'm going to stick with this. DNFL vids, it's still Disney Nerd for Life, but it's compressed. It's not that long. Videos, because we talk about movies, we talk about just a lot of stuff, comic books, and of course Disney, traveling, Disney World. So I'm still Disney Nerd for Life, but you know, vids, this DFNL vids. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Starting off with actor in a leading role. With all the nominations right here, I still haven't got the chance to see The Brutalist, and I'm an architect major, so I really want to see that, and I probably will try to watch before Sunday. Hey guys, so actually I was in the middle of editing this, and I did just finish The Brutalist. Gotta say I'm a little disappointed. As a PA resident who wants to be an architect, I thought the ending was kind of cool, I guess, but the soundtrack's great, everything like that's great. I guess like a 70 out of 100. I think A Complete Unknown's a little better, not gonna lie. I don't really know if this changes anything. I mean, not really, I guess. Just wanted to put this in here because I am in the middle of editing it. So I did watch it. I just never got the time to, and it with being a 3.5-hour film, I never wanted to see it because it was always at Cinemark at like 7:30 or like 8 o'clock. And by the time that got out, it would be like 11, and I was just, I don't know. I don't go to the movies that late in the day. My pick on who I think will win will be Adrian Brody. He's been winning all of them, except at the SAG Awards where Timothée Chalamet won. And I gotta say, I thought his speech was pretty good. Like, I know a lot of people, it was very controversial. Like, he got up there and he even addressed it. He was like, this is gonna be a controversial pick. But a lot of people will, like, not talk about their own achievements, and he was kind of like, hey, I'm on the pursuit of greatness, and I was like, that is not Timothée Chalamet up there, that is Paul Atreides. Duke of Arrakis! Like, dude is going crazy up on the stand, but I really thought it was cool. I mean, I would love to see Timothée Chalamet win. I think he should win, but I think it's going to be Adrian Brody. That's my pick. Getting into Best Supporting Actor, I still haven't seen Anora or The Brutalist, like I said. Out of these, I'm going to pick Kieran Culkin. I think he deserves it too. I really like that movie, A Real Pain. I thought it was really funny and dramatic. And I don't know, I thought it was really good, and I thought he did great, and he seems to be a lock because he wins everything. He's been winning all of them. I did really like Jeremy Strong's performance in The Apprentice. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, I'm going to go with Kieran Culkin. For Best Leading Actress, I'm going to go with Demi Moore for The Substance. Like I said in my 2024 movie ranking video, I really enjoyed The Substance. I thought that was a great horror movie. I heard Mickey Madison in Anora is great. I want to try to watch that before the Oscars too. I think those are probably the two highest people of winning. I don't think Emilia Perez will win this category for Best Actress. Wicked, unfortunately, I don't think Cynthia Erivo was a powerhouse performance. I think she had great vocals for her music, but I don't think she's a Best Actor winner. But I think I'm gonna pick Demi Moore, and I think that she deserves it. I really like Demi Moore in that movie, and it's kind of like a comeback, like, role for her, I guess, in her career. So I think that she'll definitely get it. For Best Supporting Actress, we definitely don't have a powerhouse list right here. Like, honestly, the Oscars this year are very dull with their categories. This is probably the weakest I've seen for Best Supporting Actress in a while. But it's obviously going to be Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana. She's great. I love Zoe Saldana, and honestly, I saw Emilia Perez, and I hated it, obviously. But she actually was pretty good, and I think that's the only reason that if there was anything good about that movie, it was because of Zoe Saldana's performance in it. I would love to see Ariana Grande win the award. I think that she deserves it. I think she was great in Wicked. I thought her performance was really well done. But she hasn't won any of the other awards for like BAFTA or SAG Awards, and it's obviously going to be Zoe Saldana. That's a lock. Going into Best Animated Feature Film, I've only seen The Wild Robot, Wallace and Gromit, and Inside Out 2. Now, I'm a big Disney guy, obviously. I loved Inside Out 2. It's not going to win. I don't see it winning. I think the biggest two are going to be either Flow or The Wild Robot. I do want to see Flow and Memoir of a Snail, but I think it's going to, I honestly think it's going to be Flow. But I could see Wild Robot winning that too. The Wild Robot was very good. But I don't know. I think it's going to be Flow. That's my guess, but it could be either one. For cinematography, again, I haven't seen The Brutalist, and I haven't seen Maria, but I have seen all the other ones. I really like Nosferatu's cinematography. I thought that was breathtaking. Same with Dune Part 2. I thought those were great. But hearing everything about The Brutalist, seeing like it's been winning cinematography a lot, I honestly think it's going to either die down to either Dune Part 2 or The Brutalist. Even though I would love Nosferatu to win, I think Nosferatu deserves it because that's the best thing about the movie, in my opinion. I think the cinematography was the best part of Nosferatu as a whole. But I honestly think it's going to be The Brutalist that wins best cinematography. For costume design, we got Gladiator 2 in there, and it's the only Oscar that it got nominated for. I feel like they just kind of needed something to put in there. Same with The Complete Unknown. Very weird. Just a bunch of costumes from like the 60s. I feel like it would have been better to put like Saturday Night in there or Beetlejuice, because that had a lot of good costumes. I don't know why they put a Complete Unknown. That was like so random. These, I'm going to pick Wicked to win. I definitely think Nosferatu should win. I would love to see it win, but my pick for the prediction is going to be Wicked. Wicked's costumes were amazing. I loved Wicked's costumes. I just don't think they're going to let Wicked go home without anything. And I thought the costumes were very good with everyone. But I love Nosferatu's costumes too, so I would love to see either one of those two win, but I think it's going to be Wicked. For directors, best director, I don't know how to pronounce their names, so I'm going to go based off the movie. I'm going to pick The Brutalist again. The fact that they had such a low budget and what they got made, especially the 3.5 hour film, it's got to be good. I don't know if it's great, but I'm picking that. Especially what I've been hearing about the movie. Again, I would love to see The Substance pick it up because Substance was crazy, and I'm sure that took a lot of directing to do. But I'm going to pick The Brutalist. I think that's the best on this list. If Emilia Perez wins this, which I highly doubt, I will be angry, and I'll never watch the Oscars again. Next, we got makeup and hairstyling. I'm going with The Substance. I feel like that's an easy win. I mean, I think a different man could definitely take that, but the amount of prosthetics The Substance has, especially in that last act, I think that's an easy win. Editing, I'm going with Conclave. The way that was edited and clipped together, and it felt smooth too. I think that was great, the way Conclave was set, so I think that's going to win. I can see Wicked getting best editing skills too, but honestly, that's a toss-up. I don't really know. I feel like it can go really anywhere with editing, but I guess that's up to the Academy to decide. Best original score, in my opinion, the most heartbreaking award that's going to be given out because how wasn't Challengers nominated? I'm still livid to this day. And the fact that it says original score and Wicked's on here, Wicked's based off the musical, and that's not original because the score is based off the songs. I was a big fan of Wicked. You guys know that. I gave it a 94 out of 100. It's just crazy how they put that in there, and you don't put Dune 2 in there, and you have then you have like, you don't got Challengers? Like, that's insane. Out of all these, in my opinion, the best score is Conclave. I'm a big fan of Conclave's score. I thought that was really cool. However, I do think it's going to be The Brutalist that gets best score. Like I said, I think The Brutalist is going to sweep a lot. But I don't know. It could be Conclave. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think it's going to be The Brutalist. Best original song. Probably the most depressing original song list we have on here because we got two songs from one of the worst movies I've ever watched. And it's probably going to be one of those. I don't care which one. Give me either one of the Emilia Perez songs. If Elton John wins, great. Next, we got production design. Probably the most, best movie, category on here. Because all the production designs of these films are great. I think it's going to either be between Wicked or Nosferatu. I'm going to go with Nosferatu. I think it's great, and as an architecture major, they made those buildings look perfect with the time period that it was located within in Germany, I believe, around in Germany. It looks great. I think it looks fantastic, the production, and like especially the cinematography effects with that. I'm going with Nosferatu. I doubt it'll win. It'll probably be, if the Brutalist is on here, I'll probably be the Brutalist, or Wicked, who knows. I'm going Nosferatu though. Next we got Best Sound. Wait, Dune Part 2, I guess? I don't know. I mean, that's really the, like, how is an Alien Romulus on here? Like, I don't know. Like, it's so weird. Like, you're gonna put a musical movie in here, but, like, what about Best Sound is, like, a complete unknown? I don't know. I'm gonna go with, Dune Part 2. I think the sound effects in that were really cool. The Academy just did not do good this year. We got visual effects. As much as I want to give it to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, I think it's going to be Dune Part 2 or Wicked, but I would love to see Planet of the Apes win, but none of the Planet of the Apes movies, like from like 2012 on, have ever won or been, I don't think, nominated for Best Visual Effects. I think they've been nominated, just they haven't won it. And Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is like on the level of like Avatar for me with the visual effects, but I think it's going to be Dune Part 2. I just don't see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes winning. For adapted screenplay, I think it's an obvious choice. It's going to be Conclave. I think Conclave deserves the award out of these. Or Complete Unknown. It could be a toss-up between those two, but I think it's going to be Conclave. That's an easy guess. And then for Best Original Screenplay, this could be a very mix of a turn-up. I think I've heard Anora, A Real Pain, and The Substance. Those are my top 3 out of the 5. And I don't know. I think they could all win it. Out of the ones I've seen, I haven't seen Anora, but The Substance and A Real Pain. I think The Substance deserves the win here. I think it definitely deserves it. But who's going to win? I think it's really between A Real Pain and Anora. And A Real Pain just won it, and I've liked A Real Pain. And I'm gonna be a little controversial here. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with The Real Pain. Jesse Eisenberg. I think it's gonna win. But I would love to see The Substance win. That would be really cool too. Now for Best Picture. Best Picture's been, this is one of the weakest that we've seen for Best Picture. It's ridiculous. Obviously, out of all these, if I had to choose, I would choose Wicked because that's the highest that I have rated that I've seen. Or Dune Part 2, which I don't even know if was nominated for Best Picture. I don't have it in front of me. I'm going to edit it here for you guys. But out of all of them, I mean, I've heard great things about Anora. I've heard great things about The Brutalist. At one point, I thought Amelia Perez was going to win. Then all this stuff happened on Twitter. Same thing with, like, The Brutalist. All the AI stuff with, like, Adrian Brody's voice or whatever. I don't know. It could be a toss-up. And honestly, I'm going to go with The Brutalist. I think. I don't really know. I could also see Conclave winning. But I really don't know. I'm going to go with The Brutalist. But if Anora wins, if Conclave wins, will I care? Not really. Will I be surprised? Not really. Well, but it will be interesting to see, I guess. Like, I'm not really going to care that much if whoever wins this one. Unless it's like Wicked, then I'll be like, wow, that's shocking, which I highly doubt Wicked's going to win Best Picture. But you never know. They could just pull another La La Land and Moonlight thing again, which that breaks my heart every day. With all that, I'm sorry I didn't get to do like international film, documentary. I haven't seen any of the documentary shorts, documentaries, animated shorts, short films. I can't really talk about them that much because I haven't seen any of them. But with all that being said, what do you guys think are going to win? Are these the weakest awards that you've seen? I think these are one of the weakest movie picks that the Academies chose because I think there was so much better out there, and the fact Challengers got nothing, it really makes me upset. With all that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Are you guys excited for the Oscars? If you like this video, make sure you like it. If you really like it, make sure you subscribe. And if you want to see future videos like this, make sure you ring that bell. You really should. If you made it this far, write in the comments like Oscars 2025 or something, because I honestly don't know if anyone's watching these videos, but you gotta let me know. With all that being said, Disney out. Peace.